Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ray here, back for another Transformers Transformation Review thingy and a few other things. First of all, I must congratulate Matt. You like this? You ready? For his um timey. You like that? You can use that. You can have that one for nothing on me there, Matthew. Rant about the movie toys. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again because I'm constantly once again, I'm really disappointed if you get my meaning, you know. So, but I have to say I've picked up a few of them. But the only ones I've picked up, I don't know why I need to say this again and again. I do know why, because I talk to George about it all the time about why we both aren't fan of the movie toys. You know, I just I feel so silly for saying it again, but once again I'm going to say it. Why would you buy Optimus Prime, Ratchet, Bumblebee, Ironhide again? Why would you buy them all again? Skids, Jesus! Why would you buy them again? I don't understand it. Because they all look the same. They fold up a little differently, but they're essentially the same. I've bought some. I have to say, I don't mind the ones that I have. Roadbusters were disappointing, but I got him because he was new. Crankcase, I quite like him. Megatron, I quite like Megatron. And this guy is a bit of a honey, Sentinel Prime, absolutely. Um, but the things that I can say is that uh, who else is going to complain if not us? I mean, how do we complain officially? They are too expensive. They're getting smaller. The quality of the plastic is lessening. The paint apps and the consistency and the quality of the paint apps are getting less and less. They are. Look at the first movie toys. Look at the current movie toys. That's the way it is. They're getting smaller. I have to say, the new Voyager Prime looks like you said, Matt. He looks awful. He looks really crap. He doesn't look like anything. He looks like a bubble bath. What he looks like to me, oddly. I can't explain it any more than that. But who else is going to complain but us? We have to complain. My advice to you, if you're going to pick up any of the movie toys, and you don't want to be disappointed because you're not sure about movie toys, don't pick up. Just don't pick up the Autobots. Don't pick up the Autobot Deluxes or the Voyagers. Don't pick up those that which you have. You know, pick up the larger ones. They're getting more expensive. Yes, they are. They're like 23 quid, 24 quid, 25 quid in some places. I'm a little disappointed by the movie line once again. But do you know what? It's fine because, Transformers and the toys and the mythology that I love exists outside of the movie universe as well. So, to me, the movie universe toys is the stopgap. Nothing else. They are the stopgap. They are the ones that I ponder so much about whether or not to get them. I picked up the Leader Sentinel Prime. I like him. He needs a kick in the ass where paint apps are coming into question because he's really missing quite a few. Absolutely horrendous things like they're just for example, look at the shield. You've got it's silver and grey and black, and there's very clearly red and gold going on there. And then when you get the shield, it's at least they could be honest with it. It's flat and grey, and there's some black, and there's a little bit of gold. There's no red. I've added those blacks just to take the bad luck off them. But hey, it's fine. But I mean, I think they are breaching the Trade Descriptions Act at least there. But Matt, anyway, that's all I want to say. I absolutely agree with you. Yes, good man. Kudos for having the bollocks to stand up and just complain about them, because who needs to complain about them but you and I. You and I are the people that need to say this, because we collect them, we buy them. Auto assembly's going to Europe. Good. I will endeavour to go to that because my great grandfather was Swedish and I've always wanted to go. He was Oscar Norby from Stockholm, So, in the Norbies out there in Stockholm, when it put me up, we're probably 13th cousins or something like that. So, for today's lesson, I'm gonna give you a little bit of BG. I do like this guy very much. I like my Transmetals anyway, Transmetal 2, whatever. This is Romulus. The reason I like this guy, all kinds of reasons. The uh, the alt mode is absolutely gorgeous. He looks so good and dangerous when he's posed for a Maximo. And the bot is really good. Really, really nice. Background information, not enough to do you any harm. Maximus Beast Wars Deluxe Transmetal 2, year 1999. Thank you, Transformers Universe. Ramulus stasis pod crashed in a mountainous region of prehistoric Earth during the onset of quantum surge. Isolated, damaged, and forced to develop his own survival tactics, Ramulus trusts neither Maximal nor Predacol alike. He is reluctant to fight, but brash and impulsive once provoked, characteristically calm and reliable when venturing through unexplored territory on his own. Relishes adventure and argues the maximal success depends on their continual repositioning and relocation. Longs to see Cybertron. Ramulus wields a double slag maker. Double slag maker. Wow, this looks like a cocktail, doesn't it? Double slag maker cannon in robot mode, and his fractured spark crystal generates disruptive ion pulses. Where am I there? So look, I mean, he's obviously he's called Romulus, but to me, I am keen amateur naturalist. If he's anything at all, to me, he's like an ibex or a chamois or something like that. Definitely some mountainous goat. Nothing sheep-like. He's definitely not sheepy. Some of my paint apps are scratching off all over the place. And to quote the redoubtable George, one of his favourite sayings, and I'm just going to quote you here, George, is, I picked him up at Auto Assembly, which is what you say. You say that a lot. It's quite funny. So there he is. But he is an ibex, and I mean, doesn't he look great? He looks like he's about to hurl a troll over a bridge, isn't he? He really is. Oh, I've moved surroundings here. I've come into the room, the sitting room where I sit. There's my Picasso up my wall. Yes, it's an original Flower Lady by Picasso. I wish. Um, Lovely. You know, kind of this very dark pink. Like, there's his little maximal spark crystal there, which is cute. Do you know, I think the light might be better here, Possums. What do you think? I think it might be. He's absolutely posable. The only thing that won't budge is his freaking head. He's got that lovely Transmetal 2 thing of having the kind of mix of organic and the techno-organic. And of course he is asymmetrical, which is nice. Very nice. Look at his big proud feet. He just looks and displays so well. Nice thing. Very nice. To transform him, you gotta take off this. Now, this comes off, okay. That's okay. Because it becomes a weapon, obviously. Obviously, if it didn't and just kind of hung about, loitering, we'd all be very concerned. But the bot mode is so good in this guy as well. And he is a little tricksy. His little arms. Just transform them at your own peril. There we go. It's kind of this thing. And only then can we release this section. See, that's an interesting little transformation there. This bit, bad boy's going to come down like that. This kind of hangs around at the back, but it's not especially kibbly. It really isn't. We'll form his hips now. I had to get a little bit of glue out to this guy the other day. I think there's a repaint of this. I think it's a universe repaint. Not 100% sure, but I think it exists. Extend the leg. Just extend the leg. Give him a little heel there. Look at those really dominatrix Lady Gaga platforms. Aren't they rather good? I was thinking if I was ever to have a drag name, I just came up with this. It would be Lady Aga. I think that would be quite nice. That may happen. Auto Assembly 2012. So take these. Now it looks like he's got 4 arms, and indeed, it's almost plausible, isn't it, that you could give him this forearm thing? No. You take this section all the way to the back, and they form this kind of really bulky shoulder pad thing. Now you can kind of do whatever you want with his legs there. Again, you see they're asymmetrical, but I like them like that. Now here are his arms. Now these bad boys don't come off. Yeah, they do. I'm just going to check. These are his these very interesting hands. You see inside you've got the regular fist. Look at that. Lots of screws there. See what I want to do? You want to fill them all in, but I need the right coloured markers. And on the outside, he's got this kind of lobster claw thing, so you can give him this these two really mean looks. You can give him this one, which is I'm gonna snip your head off, bitch. Oops, hold on. There we go. Look at his little ears there. Oh, excuse me. Can you mind putting your head back so we all can see you properly? Nice, nice. And what I love about this guy, he's got a nickel too. Oh, he gets a wiggle too. Excuse me. I didn't mean to demean you. I knew if you actually existed, it'd probably destroy me. But now this is what happens to this. Does that, then it does that. That's a weapon and a half. Oh yes. Now, unfortunately, oversight. Christ, it's not a bow. It's not a bow. It's some handheld pincer crap. You know? Oh, he doesn't have. I mean, he looks like, if he's anything at all, he looks like he should have a bow. Slightly zodiacal with the kind of Capricorn thing, the Sagittarius thing. They missed something there. They really did. Looks like he should be holding it like that, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Absolutely. No. No. Oh, God, it's such a pity that he holds it like this. Such a pity, but we'll get over it. That's how he holds it. Nick, it gets in the way of stuff. It gets in the way of stuff. But I wonder, can it be housed in his rear? Excuse me. Can I put it back in there? I don't really think I can put it back successfully in there. I think you've just kind of gotta hold this thing. And you know, it is big and cumbersome, and it should have been sideways, you know? All you would have needed would have been a little port there in the side of his hand, and he could have held it, and we would have all said, everyone said, Ramulus' weapon is absolutely fantastic. It's this wonderful, absolutely wonderful bow. But it's not. It's some handheld pincer jobby shit, which, you know, we'll live with because it's nice. The paint in this guy is really flaking off. You know what? I really don't mind that. I like to know that a bot's been played with. Even at that, he looks pretty good, doesn't he? And he stands well because if he's Lady Gaga, he heals. You know, if Lady Gaga, work with me, people, were a transformer, she would be Transmetal Ramulus, wouldn't she just? Yes, I think she would. Ladies and gentlemen, Ramulus, Lady Gaga.